Japanese beauty that people from around the world admire are popular things, such as Japanese art, traditional performance art, architecture, and fashion. But today, I want to introduce you to the aspect of Japanese beauty that I want you to experience with your entire being. I want you to travel to a special place that is located just a short distance and easy to get to from major cities like Tokyo and Nagoya. We will visit Achi Village in Nagano, Japan. For me, it embodies the aspect of Japanese beauty that comes alive from its humanity, nature, and culture. It's a hot spring resort that is known as having the most beautiful starry sky in all of Japan. It's also full of history and culture, and the people there are wonderful. I'm really looking forward to introducing Achi Village to you. Hi, I'm Priyanka Yoshikawa, and I'll be your host for this journey. I have finally arrived in Achi Village, which is placed in the southern part of Nagano Prefecture, which has always been on my top list to visit, so I'm very excited I get to do this with you. So if you guys are ready, let's go. Here is the Achi River, running through the center of Hirugami Onsen, the hot spring resort area. The river is so beautiful and the water is crystal clear. The nature is just amazing. You can really experience nature's grand beauty with your entire being. May is the season of peach flowers. People come from all over Japan to enjoy the full bloom. The flowers are beautiful and its scent is wonderful. May is also the children's festival, when the carp flags are raised in the wind. Upstream from Achi Village is the historic Red Yunose Bridge. The view of the mountains and the village from here is just gorgeous. Right now, I'm headed towards Achi Shrine, Maemiya. I think this one is it. Let's go take a look inside. You can hear the sound of the river. I think maybe the river is down somewhere around there. Upon entering the Achi Shrine, one is immediately struck by its serene beauty and the sacred ambience. It is a very spiritual place with the divine trees rising high into the sky. You can feel surrounded by the divinity and beauty of nature here. It is customary in Japan, when visiting a shrine or a temple, to collect the sacred seal stamp called goshuin, to commemorate the visit. The seal stamp is kept at the adjacent Manyosaryo Misaka Inn. こんにちは。こんにちは。いらっしゃいませ。御朱印もらいに来ました。はい。どうぞ。綺麗。The sacred stamp is also a record of your meeting with the gods. It is a highly valued mark in Japan.
参拝をしましたっていうね。
ありがとうございます。It was wonderful to hear the historical and cultural stories from Mr. and Mrs. Toyama, the innkeepers.
あっち側っていう川の洪水でね、源泉が埋まってしまって、鉄道の計画があって、ちょうどまた弓矢に当たったのね。
During the late 18th century Meiji period, a great flood caused the hot spring to stop flowing. It was more than 50 years later, during the railway tunnel construction, that the hot spring well was struck again, reviving Achi Village and the Hirugami Onsen as a hot spring resort.
スキー場の人たちもね、星が夜仕事してるととっても綺麗だっていうことで、日本一星が綺麗に見える里っていうことで。
Visitors began to decline, however, during the 1980s. That's when a local ski lift operator suggested that Achi Village consider its Starry Skies as a potential tourist attraction. The Achi Tourism Association got the idea to pitch it to the Ministry of Environment, and that's when it won the designation as the most beautiful starry sky of Japan, focusing on the stellar beauty of Achi Village. The promotion worked, and now tourism is booming here for the combination of hot springs resort and the wonderful stars.
温泉と星ですごく盛り上がってきたってことですよね。
Learning the history of Achi Village has made me love the place even more. But now, time for lunch. The soba restaurant Onihira has been highly recommended, so let's go there.
お待たせしました。エビ天ざるですね。
ありがとうございます。
失礼します。はい。
Well, soba has arrived. It looks nice and fresh. I got a couple of greens and shrimp, and these are like the herbs that you can put in with your soba, which is wasabi and green onions. Let's see how it tastes. Let's go in for the soba. The texture is amazing. You can actually taste like the buckwheat flavor, which is very flavorful, and I love it.
After the great lunch, it's finally time to check into the inn that I'm staying for tonight. Yurui no Yado Keizan is one of the best ryokan in Achi Village.
Oh, nice! Very traditional Japanese room. So tonight I'm gonna stay in this room. The flooring is made out of straw mats, which is also called as tatami in Japanese. I'm really loving the cozy vibe here. Achi Village is also known as Hirugami Onsen or hot springs. The minerals in the bath makes your skin absolutely soft and amazing. People come here from all over Japan. You can take a full-in spa or just for the spa as well. Also, you can stay in the inn or just for the bath. Oh wow! Looks very fancy. Tonight I'm having an Iroi-style dinner, which is a traditional charcoal grilled cooking. Itadakimasu! I'm gonna dive in for this trout fish. Nice and really tender inside, and I love how it's already salted. Balance is amazing. Wow. The beef is very flavorful. It goes really well with the ponzu.
こちらですね、湯豆腐となっております。
この豆腐美味しい。
ありがとうございます。地元の長田屋商店というですね、有名なお豆腐さんのお豆腐になります。お時間あればぜひね、お出かけいただいてもよろしいのかなと思いますね。
じゃあもう行ってみます。
ありがとうございます。
And now the highlight of Achi Village. We're off to see the beautiful stars.
I'm finally here. This place has the most beautiful starry skies all throughout Japan. I've been really excited to see this place, so I can't wait. Three, two, one. Oh my God. I have never seen so many stars in my life. This is so beautiful.
The night sky is full of shining stars. The breathtaking beauty was simply awe-inspiring. This is a must-see experience, sure to be the highlight of your Achi Village trip. It's my second day in Achi Village. Following yesterday, I'm looking forward to another day of the beauty of Achi Village that seems to embrace its visitors. I woke up especially early this morning to visit the famous Hirugami Onsen morning market. The local farmers and craft makers bring their goods here to sell. It's always bustling with friendly energy.
かわいい。
星空のジャムとかもありますね。
星空みたい。
そうなんです。
トロトロしてる。
ヨーグルトにいただいて。
You can taste like the flavor of the apple because it's obviously apple jam, but it's not too sweet and it's very fruity and refreshing at the same time. It's really good.
今朝取って
お母さんが取ったんですか？どうやって食べるんですか？
サバの水煮缶と煮ても美味しいです。
かんざし。
ちょっと中見てみる？
This is such a beautiful. In Japanese, it's called kanzashi, but you know when you put up your hair, and then if you've ever seen Japanese beautiful women, they have these sticks in their head. So it's like not in their head, in their hair. So it's like a charm, I guess. It's like you can use it as a charm for your hairstyle. Very beautiful.
At the wonderful foot spa near the morning market, I met a lovely newlywed couple. Meeting local people and interacting with other domestic tourists is also a great part of the Achi Village experience.
Next, I'm headed towards the Nagataya general store where they make the tofu I had last night at the Japanese inn. こんにちは、お邪魔します。
いらっしゃいませ。
昨日旅館で長田屋さんの豆腐食べてすごい美味しくてお話聞きたくて来ちゃったんですけど
ありがとうございます。
お豆腐何時から作られてるんですか？
夜中1時ですね。朝作ったやつをやっぱ朝持ってってもうその日に食べてもらいたいっていうのもあるから。
美味しいです。長田屋さんのお豆腐は何か特徴ありますか？
阿智村産の青大豆。
青大豆。
はい。
緑、青い。わ、すごい。今日朝作ったんですよね。
そうです。
いただきます。本当だ、甘い。
甘いよね。
しかも大豆の味がすごいしっかりしてますね。お邪魔しました。美味しかったです。ありがとうございます。
Here is the Shinano Hiei Kojo-in Temple. It's known as a spiritual power spot and a place of tranquil inner beauty with its location high up in the mountains. These are protective Jizo deities that greet us as we enter the compound. The temple also offers the experience of ringing the bell and partaking in Zen meditation. Once inside this beautiful temple, you are struck by the saving grace of the Buddha statues. They exude serene spirituality and inner beauty.
丸を作るようにしてそのまま下にストンと下ろします。それでは今からね座禅止観に入ります。
This was my first time experiencing Zen meditation. It was very peaceful and a relaxing time, and truly a Zen experience. I really recommend you all coming here. On the left side, I see the famous Kurashiro Waterfall. The view is amazing.
It is said that if you write a wish on the ceramic plate and throw it towards the waterfall, your wish will surely come true.
My wish is happiness for all because happiness is super important, and if everybody's happy, it's more happiness to the world. So besides the wish that I make on my plate, depending on which direction it goes to, there are other benefits that you can get. Example is if it goes on your right, you will be financially successful. If it goes straight, then it means everything will be all good. Okay, so I'm gonna throw my plate towards the waterfall. Let's see which direction it goes to. It went on the right, which means I will be added to more financial success. That was a beautiful 2-day trip in Achi Village. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Achi Village was full of culture, history, and nature, and the people were so wonderful. I hope everybody visits very soon. Until then, see you. Sayonara.
Japanese beauty can be surprising and universal. During this visit to Achi Village, a place with ancient history and culture that has been carried through the ages, I felt the universal beauty of Japan. Something I felt when walking by the pristine river surrounded by green mountains. Something I felt when visiting the 7th century shrine. Something I felt when warmed in the hot spring coming from the core of the earth. And something I felt when I witnessed what is called the most beautiful starry sky of Japan. Achi Village is a must for anyone that wants to not only see beauty, but feel beauty with your whole body and soul. Come visit Achi Village and experience the essence of Japanese beauty.